Right, here we go. It's 2-all, best of 5. Adam's just checking Bert's work. He's happy with it. Blows his fingers as it's a bit of a habit he has, and off he goes. Big break again, and nothing in.
I think the yellow went in there. Solid.
Yep, you're right. And this has actually been quite amazing, this frame. Once again, he's made a break, not an easy opener. Not for yellows anyway, but obviously he's taking red, so it's not too bad. There's only one real problem for both balls, and that's the two that are stuck together near the black.
A very loose shot again from Adam.
Yeah, I think he actually overcut that. Like he used all the pocket. He's overcut it and landed nowhere. If he had have not cut that so thin, he would have been right on those two balls near the middle.
He's probably going to have to play a containing shot here. Try and find a position on the table where Mick's not going to have a real good look at the pot.
Well, he's taken your advice. He's actually killed another ball just to make sure the frame's tied right up. There'll be no... Unless Mick's deciding that he's turned into a complete freak show, he's going to go berserk here and pot out, but I think we'll see Mick try and formulate a plan now to get in this frame as well. We've seen him, this is the third or fourth time we've seen him do this. Goes down really quickly to play the shot, jumps back up to check things out, make sure he's composed and playing the right option. So that this is actually the mixed Scerri I want to see.
This one must go in the middle from behind the red here. It looks like it's just got enough pace, is it? No.
Well, a foul. Huge opportunity for Adam here. Hasn't got the easiness of opening pots, and that red that's near the bulk line between the two yellows, that looks a bit tricky as well. Just need to get a really neat position on it to actually pot it anywhere. This is very key, this shot. If he misses this, there's definitely no way out on.
Oh, it's a great shot from Adam there.
Yeah, that's large.
Potted the red in the corner and dislodged the red that was safe on the side rail at the same time. And this is where we normally see the players who are confident of going out, just rolling balls into the corners, which I think Adam should take the one that's a bit tricky between the two yellows here.
I totally agree with you, but he's not. I couldn't agree more with that shot that you've just said. Well, he's nailed a good... No, he hasn't nailed that one. Now he's going to be thinking, how am I going to get position on this ball? The out was so easy if he had have just cleared that one in his first shot. He had a chance to pot it as well, so if he had kept his two, he was just guaranteed to win the frame. Now it's tricky.
Yeah, and you don't want to give a guy like Mick Scerri a chance, because he'll jump on it if he has a half a sniffer going out.
Well, Mick's balls are beautiful. So Mick will just be sitting there just hoping for a shot. Adam's played a smart containing shot there, but I think we'll just see Mick get this ball out. He's not going to leave it there.
And he's
asked for just checking touching ball, but obviously hasn't called it, so it obviously isn't. You're only required to call a touching ball. If it's not a touching ball, the umpire does not call it.
And he may just have the wrong angle to push this one into the corner. What do you reckon, Solid?
Yeah, I think he does, but his only real concern here is not to leave an easy option to allow him to get on that red that's... what do we know, Brian? He's just played a super shot there, or he's even opened up those two reds that were only... two yellows were only available into the centre pocket. Now he's got a plan, and it's all about the black now.
And as we just said, Mick will jump all over if you give him half a sniff.
Yeah, and he's about to do that now. Once again, he was straight down the queue. He's jumped back up, had a look, making sure of things. I still don't think this is a really easy pot out. All the yellows are really simple, but it's just the black ball.
And, there's not a gap just down the rail inside the red.
Just looking at the...
looking at the other monitor, it looks pretty tight.
I don't think it'll get past the first red that it's closest to.
Mick's a very good doubler of balls, so...
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to see him play, or he might even try and somehow get to the other side of the table and just get behind it.
He's okay.
He did underhit what he intended, but he still is okay, yep. This does make it a bit trickier. The transition from this second last shallow to the last shallow is harder than what it should have been, because he would have actually stunned this one that he's on now and then played the ball that he just put into the centre. Off the side rail and back again to the centre of the table, just like that. And as you said, Brian, if he's a good doubler, he needs to nail this big pot and he needs to run through a bit and give himself a good chance.
Yeah, I think the thing with this shot is not to go too far, so you don't cut off the natural angle of the double.
Well, oh, he's missed the pot. I saw that go into the pocket, and I was actually looking at his angle on the black. Now, Adam actually has a huge chance here to win the match. These are there is pressure out there now. It's 2-all, and this ball that's near the black, the red one, is still a bit tricky. Now, personally there, Brian, once again, I've disagreed with what Adam's chosen. I would have popped the ball over the pocket, the other end of the table. That frees up the ball that's near the cushion to go in quite easily. There's no plant required. Now, Adam's actually made the pot on that the one near the rail, even easier now because he's made a big pocket, but now he needs to make this one big shot.
I think personally here I'd still take the one that's over the corner.
Yeah, I would too. I wouldn't if I didn't have slightly hampered queuing, but he's got slightly hampered queuing because of the black. So I think what you said is right. Try and get neat on this ball up near the bulk end, and then you can stun across to the ball on the bottom rail, on the side rail.
And you need to get across the angle as well, which I don't think he's quite done.
No, I think if the overhead's deceiving, I think if you look at the other picture, he's got a perfect angle. He can stun it right across the side rail here, I reckon. Just got to avoid the in-off if he over screws. Well, he's missed the pot. That's crucial, and he's jagged. No, he hasn't. Is this black on inside the red? I believe it is.
It's going to be very tight though.
He can even use the jaw. I believe this is definitely on. In order to stop the ball going inside another ball in the middle pocket, it needs to be so central to the pocket. And Mick's played for it, so it's definitely on.
He's not played the best of shots though.
Yeah, he would have liked to have been a foot off the rail rather than an inch. I don't think he'll miss this. And there it goes. Well, I think Adam will be disappointed with that. He definitely had. I think he was the better player that just made a couple of extra mistakes. Shame we don't have the stats here this year, Brian. We would have that would have told the story for that match, I think.
It certainly would have. It wasn't the prettiest of pool, but as we